Is Vegas dying? The numbers came back. June of 2024 to June of 2025, the amount of visitors going to Vegas dropped 11%. The amount of people visiting Vegas is down 11%. How is that even possible? The airline booking down, visitors down, Vegas tourism down, casinos losing billions. All of that happened. Is this the clip, Rob?
Yes.
Go ahead and play this clip. Go for it.
Hi, Brian and Ellen. Well, experts say fewer people are coming to Las Vegas, and that largely has to do with money. But international visitors are also down, specifically from Canada and Mexico. But experts say Las Vegas relies a lot on their tourism, so it is hitting this city hard. And Las Vegas welcomed nearly 400,000 fewer visitors this June.
Wow.
That's compared to the same time last year. That's an 11% drop, the first double-digit decline since 2021. And it's not just tourists, convention traffic. A major moneymaker here is also down. Those big conferences and expos bring in high-spending visitors, and the cost of visiting adds up fast. Between resort fees and service charges, vacationing here can be more expensive. Even the city's airport is feeling the impact, with passenger traffic falling more than 6% last month.
That's insane when you hear that, right? So now think about this. That's going on with Vegas, taking a hit the way that they have. Then reports come with alcohol. I'm going to combine these two together a little bit. Go to the reports with alcohol, Rob. I don't know if you have that or not. It says, why Americans are rethinking. Let me go to what page that is. What page is that on, Rob?
Page 8.
Page 8. Okay. Why Americans are rethinking drinking alcohol. And there's a poll that came up from Gallup. You have to see this number here. Okay. If you show the chart, Rob, Gallup poll conducted in July found that 53% of U.S. adults now believe moderate drinking is bad for their health, a record high, up from 28% in 2015, 28% in 2015. It nearly 2x'd, with two-thirds of 18 to 34-year-olds viewing it as unhealthy. Two-thirds of 18 to 34-year-olds. What were you doing at 18 to 34? Drinking.
All
right?
day, every day.
Yeah. So viewing it as unhealthy compared to 4 out of 10 in 2015. And while other adults are concerned, rose half Americans 55 or older agreeing up from 2 in 10. Oh my God, that's nearly 3x. And the shift is driven by growing evidence that alcohol consumption, even in moderation, leads to negative health outcomes, including being a leading cause of cancer, as noted by health professionals. Lydia Saad, Gallup's director, U.S. Research, stated older adults have lived through an era where there was more of a mixed message about alcohol, so it may take them a little bit longer to absorb this information. Look at that chart right there. Lowest.
I'm so happy.
Okay, lowest number. So when you combine these two stories, why did I combine these two stories? So when you think about the youth today, is a fun weekend for them going to Vegas like it was for us?
Nope.
No, it's not. Do they want to go watch the shows? No. Do they need to go to Vegas to gamble? No, there's an app for that. Do they need to go to Vegas to meet a girl? No, there's Tinder for that. We're in L.A. with one of our guys. Don't mention the name. I'm not mentioning the name. One of the guys like, I want to see if the quality of Tinder is going to be good here in L.A. It's 11 o'clock at night.
The talent.
And then the next day, the next day he was upset. He's like, yeah, it's not as good as I thought. It's better in Miami or it's better in Florida, right? Remember that conversation, Brad?
His exact words were, I'm disappointed by the caliber of women out here.
Yeah.
So
Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahusha Bashem Kafarash. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace, salutation, I count doing his work, in truth, sincerity, and the four corners of the earth. All right. Now I just want to do this quick lesson. All right, because I was watching these idiots. I'm going to call them that because they're a bunch of damn idiots, you know, from Valuetainment, you know, and they was talking about, all right, Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, and the tourism being down, you know, and these idiots, you know, want to use the excuse of, like, you know, they want to use the excuse of Gen Z, you know, drinking less and not having dating options out there and Tinder and all this fucking bullshit. You know, it show you, man, that just because you older, all right, in this world, all right, it don't mean that you operate in wisdom, man. Okay, or that you gained wisdom. You may have gained some experience in certain things, but you don't have wisdom, man. Okay, and you don't know what the fuck going on in the planet Earth. And here it is, this guy Patrick McDavid, who's a Iranian, okay, and he's a fucking millionaire. This damn idiot don't know that we in a state of skyrocketing inflation, man. It ain't hyperinflation just yet, but it's getting there. You know, man, it's there. You know, you go to the grocery store, you go to uh buy a car or try to buy a house, all right, and the prices are out of this world, man, compared to just 3 years ago, especially compared to 5, 10 years ago. You know, I always got to mention, because it's a part of my childhood, is going to fucking Jack in the Box and getting that damn big Texas cheeseburger. That shit used to be $1.25, all right? And that motherfucker was big, okay? That shit was so big, you could cut that bitch in half. And that's what we used to do. That's what my dad used to do. He used to buy that big Texas cheeseburger, cut it in half. I have one half, and my younger brother would have the other half. Lucky. And that was $1.49 or $1.25, man. Okay? And now you try to go get a whatever specials they be having, man, you're not gonna get no burger for no less than $6, you know? Especially not a burger that at that size. Them burgers, man, them burgers so small now, dude. Them burgers is the size of a goddamn remember them Star Crunch you used to eat? But thinner than that. Them motherfuckers the size of an oatmeal cream pie now, man. That's the size of them fucking burgers now. And you got these idiots. All right, that's why Gen Z and the my generation, you know, they get mad at the so-called baby boomers and the boomers. All right, because even the boomers, you know, the elders of our society, especially you Jakes, they don't live in reality, man. They think they still living in fucking 1999 and shit, you know? And that's because the older generations ain't hurting like the younger generations are hurting right now with this inflation, all right? And even with these layoffs, all right? Because, man, most of these young kids, young adults, they are living with their parents right now, man, or living with their grandparents, all right, or living with each other, okay. And then most of the layoffs, all right, and firings are done to the younger generation, man, the less experienced, okay. And AI is taking a shitload of entry level positions, okay. And even with those federal layoffs, man, those government layoffs, it was the youth being fired. The ones that had just got into those entry positions, the ones that been on that position for a year, 2 years, or 3 years, those are the ones that were let go. Okay, so those are the ones that's hurting the most because they don't got their feet in the ground. They don't got their credit built up in the fucking 700s. They don't got a house that they got paid off that they don't pay no more. So they got just free money or multiple cars. Most of these people that are older in their late 40s and shit, they got multiple cars, man. Got just cars just sitting in the driveway, you know, that they ain't making no payments on. Got a house that they're not making no payments on. Okay, so a lot of this stuff they can eat. You know, a lot of this inflation, they can eat and still be able to survive and still even be able to go on these trips. A lot of these people you see going on trips are older people, man. People in their 50s and 60s and late 40s. You ain't seeing too many young people going out of the town and out of the country and shit because they broke. Okay? Ain't no money to fucking save. You know, as soon as you get it, you got to divvy it between your rent, your bills, electricity bills, you know? But if you already established, you got your cars paid off and you got your mortgage paid off, you don't pay no rent. You know? You don't pay no car note, you know? So these people are fucking delusional, man. But even then, it's gonna start hitting them too. All right, because like, it's gonna start hitting them too, because of the inflation. You know, so the savings that they got, the retirement, and the 401k that they got, that shit gonna be getting ate up too. All right, and then you're gonna see them older generations getting mad and wilding out and going crazy when that happen, man. You know, but right now, you know, they still living that American dream, man. All right, but wait till them 401ks and Roth IRAs start to get emptied out. You know, and that money don't mean nothing. Then everybody gonna join into the arguing, the desperation, man. You know, but that's all I had. This is a quick lesson. You got these damn idiots, you know, talking about that people ain't going to Vegas because the younger generation ain't drinking alcohol, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Well, shalom.